Hello everyone, I'm Video Game Hazard, back for some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we went through the Safari Zone, got the HM for Surf, and returned the Safari Zone Warden's gold teeth. And in this episode, we're gonna head into the Fuchsia City Gym. If I could not accidentally jump over a ledge, Fuchsia City Pokemon Gym, leader Koga, the Poisonous Ninja Master. So if you couldn't tell by that, we're dealing with poison types today. And as you set foot in the gym, you may be thinking to yourself, oh, I can just walk straight up to the gym leader. But you'd be wrong, because this gym has an invisible wall maze that we have to make our way through. I'm just gonna head over here and challenge this guy to a battle first. Let's see you beat my special techniques. I don't know what those techniques are, but I'm sure I can overcome them with no problems. Alright, you have a Drowsy. So, I said this was a poison gym, but a lot of the trainers here like to use some psychic types. I don't know, it's weird. But they do come with some poison type moves, like Poison Gas, which is very annoying, but luckily it missed there. And we can take out that Drowsy. And what do you have next? You have a Kadabra. Yeah, I'll leave in Jeremy for that. I am not worried at all. I think I can one-shot it, actually. Let's see. Oh, you copied my effect spore. I better not... Okay, I wasn't affected by it. Cool. That battle was simple. You had me fooled! Well, I mean, I'm at the 5th gym right now. If you thought I was weak, that's on you, buddy. Anyway, we have another guy over here. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you about how strategy can beat brute strength. This is very true, but also Jeremy has the dummy strength, so let's see how much your strategy can counter it. Although, I guess part of my strategy is just using Spore on it. Although it used Poison Gas on me, so I guess that's one way to try and counter me. And of course you have Insomnia. That basically does the same thing as the Vital Spirit ability, prevents you from falling asleep. And now you're using Psychic. Okay, I am actually gonna need to switch. Never mind, your Hypno is actually a good counter for Jeremy. So let's, why don't we switch over to... I think I want to switch to Blitz. Yeah, let's do that. You're using Meditate. That's going to raise your attack, which doesn't help me. Or doesn't help you, rather. Because you're using all special moves, I believe. Anyway, let's try Thief. Even with the Black Glasses boost, that didn't do very much. You probably have high special defense as well. Let's try a Mega Kick. And I missed, of course. Psychic, don't take too much from that. Oh, that was a crit! Jeez. Okay, now we get off the Mega Kick. Please faint. Oh, you survived on a sliver, and Blitz is gonna go down to that. And you got another crit! Okay, this Hypno is ridiculous. I guess I'll go to Yokozuna. You have good special defense. Okay, take you out with a Brick Break. Thank you. Get out of here, you creepy, creepy Pokemon. I do not like Hypno. And we'll get into the reasons for that at some point later. But anyway, this guy's been defeated. What? Extraordinary. And with that, I'm gonna go heal briefly. Seriously, I did not expect that Hypno to be as strong as it was. Like, that was kind of ridiculous. Though, it was level 38, so it was about on par with my Pokemon. Anyway, let's fight this guy. Juggler Kirk. Kirk Cameron? No. You have a Drowsy. I'm gonna have Yokozuna just destroy your team here. Yeah, that took out the Drowsy in one hit. I sure hope you don't have a Hypno like the last guy. I would also like to actually fight some Poison types, because this is supposed to be a Poison type gym. So far, everyone has had Psychic types. I don't know what we're doing here. Like, Poison is one of the most common types in this game. and yet you stacked the Poison Gym with a bunch of Psychic types? I don't get it. Like, maybe your last Pokemon can be Poison type? No, it's just 3 Drowsies and a Kadabra. What the heck is this? I know there are some people in here other than the gym leader with Poison types. I just didn't expect the first 3 to have only Psychic types. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, you're done for, and you better get out of this gym. Go to the Psychic type gym in Saffron. Or what are you? I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Are you gonna use a poisonous animal? Oh, Tamer Edgar. That's a new trainer class we haven't seen before. And yes, you are actually using poison types. Hooray, an Arbok. Okay, let's body slam this thing right away. Please don't poison me. You got a crit and poison me, of course. Ugh. Use a body slam. That did not one-shot, unfortunately. Oh, we outsped that time. Probably because of the Quick Claw. Anyway, down goes the Arbok. Sand Slash. That is a job for Jeremy, if I've ever seen one. And we're just gonna... You know, I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain. I'm probably not gonna be using that much in this gym anyway, so I might as well. I will also have to put, some PP ups on that at some point. Because, I do not want it to be just 5 forever. And I guess I can finish you off with a Bullet Seed. Definitely don't want to use Giga Drain again. And a 1, and you're done. Now, also, that's a ground type in a Poison Gym. There's been... Okay, now there's been 2 Poison types, but seriously, Psychic types and a ground type? You guys don't belong here. Whatever. We'll have Blitzkill with the second Arbok, and then I'll have to heal the poison on Yokozuna after this battle. Intimidate isn't gonna matter too much because I'm just gonna use Thunderbolt. I don't know if that'll one-shot. Probably not. Nope. It did not. But you did get yourself paralyzed by my static, so that's nice. Anyway, I'll finish you off with a Shockwave. That should be enough. And down it goes. Good. Alright. A woo! What was that supposed to be? A woo! Yeah, I need to kill that poison. Okay, let's continue through here. You're gonna want to go along this outer wall here to avoid the invisible walls, and then... How do I get to this guy? Like that. There we go. Stop right there, criminal scum! The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia City, Fuchsia Gym have you frustrated? No, they do not, because I have a loose memory of how to get through this place. Tamer Phil. Even another Sand Slash. Why? We've only seen 2 poison types from the same species. I don't know why Fuchsia Gym is like this. It just... has such a lack of poison types, despite it's supposedly being a poison gym. I don't know. At least I know the gym leader has poison types. Alright. Yokozuna grew a level there. Let's have Spike deal with this Arbok. Can deal with it a little quicker than anyone else, probably. Well, actually, technically the same amount of time, but Dig takes it out in 1 hit, probably, so we're just gonna do that. We're digging underground, we avoid the glare, that's nice. And Dig can no. So it was a waste of time to bring in Spike, cool. We'll have you finish it off with a Rock Slide. Unless you miss, because of course. At least we only take 1 damage from Poison Sting. And then immediately heal it back because I forgot I put the leftovers on it. There we go. Now we land a Rock Slide. And now the That didn't KO it, really? Man, I really need to use a Protein on Spike. Wow. Okay. Secret power. Now you're gone. Jeez. Spike, you're underperforming a little. You really are. Okay, what is your attack looking like? I'm curious. You have 75 attack. Oh yeah, you have very samey stats across the board. Yeah, I'm gonna use my protein on you, because you really should be dealing more damage. I think you also have a minus attack nature, if memory serves me right. So, this will help out a bit. And now... Did that raise it at all? Okay, it raised it 1 point. Which is not a lot, but still something. So, better than having not done that, I suppose. Let's switch Blitz back into the front and fight this trainer. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? I mean, I know I'm a direct descendant of someone who came over on the Mayflower, so I'm about as American as you can get. This guy just has a drowsy. What? Can we please fight poison types in this poison gym? I know I'm complaining about that a lot, but geez. I don't feel like I'm asking too much. Okay, Psychic didn't do too much. That's good. I'm hoping Thunderbolt can take out the drowsy. Yes, it can. And you level up. Nice. Oh, great. Another Hypno. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to Yokozuna. Because I need someone with good special defense to take care of this thing. Although this is lower level than the last one, so that's nice. That's probably not gonna one-shot. No. I suppose this is probably unnecessary here, but I am also going to take this opportunity to show what Sleep Talk does. So I'm going to put myself to sleep with rest, bring myself all the way back to full health, and then when you use Sleep Talk, that randomly chooses one of your other moves to use. Hopefully I get Body Slam. No, Brick Break. Oh, but it was still enough to take it out. So I guess that works. Good job, Yokozuna. You're better at dealing with the enemy in your sleep than Spike is, as sad as that sounds. I believe we have one more gym trainer before the leader, and I'm gonna put Jeremy in the front because odds are he's probably gonna have psychic types. Oh no, that was the guy I already fought. So I can just go fight him. Okay, where is the... Oh. Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay, I found my way. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom, sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon. Alright, we are here to fight Gym Leader Koga. He is gonna start off with a, if I can get my notes to load, a Coughing, level 37, poison type with the ability Levitate. It has the moves Self-Destruct, Sludge, Smokescreen, and Toxic. I am immediately switching out. I really hope that this thing does not go for Self-Destruct. It shouldn't first turn, but you never know with this AI. Okay, it's just going for Sludge. Maybe I should have gone to Spike. Especially since I just got poisoned. Great. Okay, we're gonna flamethrower you. That should hopefully be a one-shot. Yes, it is. Okay, good, good, good. We're off to a good start here. Jeremy grew to level 38. We love to see that. He is now gonna send out his Muck. I think I'm gonna have Spike deal with this. His Muck, a poison type, level 39 with the ability Sticky Hold. I forget exactly what that does, but I'll put the effect up on screen. It has the moves Minimize, Sludge, Acid Armor, and Toxic. Very similar moveset with some slight differences. I'm gonna go for a Dig. so it won't even be able to hit me. And you're going for a minimize. Maybe I won't even be able to hit it if it's gonna do that. Please, please land the dig. Thank you, Spike. Alright, one more dig. Oh, jeez, it's using another minimize. And it's probably going to use a third one before I can even get off the second dig. Come on. Hope for the best. Okay, it's just going for a sludge. And we land it! Nice! Good job, Spike, redeeming yourself. Okay. Next, Koga is going to send out his second coughing. I don't know why you didn't just have a different Pokemon. I'm gonna have Blitz deal with that. So his second coughing is identical to the first one. Level 37 with the ability Levitate and the moves Self-Destruct, Sludge, Smokescreen, and Toxic. So nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. Thunderbolt, I'm hoping will take it out in one hit. And it does. Good. And his final Pokemon, Wheezing, against my better judgment, I'm gonna try sending out Mustafar against this thing. So his Wheezing, level 43, poison type with the ability Levitate. Yeah, this thing is a lot higher level than us. It has the abilities, the moves, sorry, Tackle, Sludge, Smokescreen, and Toxic. Thankfully, this thing cannot go Boom, but it can use Smokescreen to lower your accuracy, so watch out for that. Flamethrower does a little over half health, and we are still living from that Sludge, so I should be able to just take it out with the Flamethrower right here. And down it goes. Excellent. That went a lot better than I expected. And Mustafar grows to level 39. Nice. Humph. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. I'm gonna get double money for that. Now you have the Soul Badge. The defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you use Surf outside of battle. Too bad we don't have a Pokemon that can use that yet. Well, we do, but not the one I want. Ah, take this too. We get the TM06, which is for the move Toxic. I neglected to explain what that does in battle. That's his signature move. That badly poisons. Anyway, being badly poisoned is different from being regularly poisoned. Because regular poison deals 1/8... Oh, there goes Mustafar feigning. Regular poison deals 1/8 of your maximum HP every turn. Whereas badly poisoned starts off dealing 1/8 every turn, but increases by 1/16 every turn. So it gradually becomes stronger. And before too long, it'll start dealing like a third or half of your health. So badly poison is very, very dangerous. But anyway, now that we have finished up the gym, I'm gonna go heal. Anyway, with all that done, it is time for us to head off to our next destination, which is Saffron City. Now, there is a gym there, but there are a few other things that we have to do in Saffron City before we can even think about challenging the gym. And that is something that we'll be going over next time. So in the next episode of Pokemon Fire Red, we're gonna head into Saffron City and see what's going on there. See you guys then.